here. We are practicing for this new show called Three Funny Women. And yes, and we are all from funny parts of the world. I'm from a funny part of the world. I'm from a place called New Jersey where people have big hair. And they haven't stopped. They have not stopped. It's so big. And then I was wondering, I wore makeup. I saw some old friends of mine, and they said, Sunda, it's not the 80s anymore. Enough with the highlighter. And I was like, oh, my God. I didn't realize that I wore frosted highlighter like that or frosted lipstick like that. But back in the day, to get makeup was so hard for women that were not either brown or not white. It was always terribly hard. I was always orange. Always, before Trump. Before the Knicks. Every color I got was orange. And so I wanted to talk to these companies. Now they have nice stuff out, I guess. I don't know. I think if I never bought another drop of makeup, I wouldn't need another drop of makeup. But the only thing that dries up are old females and mascara. I'm kidding. I'm here. I didn't dry up. I just need hydration. I just rested my face on the pillow. I woke up with cat faces. You know what cat faces are? Yes. My grandmother used to say, I can't iron, I leave cat faces. And I would look, and they look like cat faces. You know which grandmother that is. Lord have mercy, I tried and I tried. Give it up for Jason Ham, who has to listen to women in comedy day in, day out. It's always something. Dating's always a scene. I don't know if I could date anybody on the internet, because I would probably send them an old picture. I would, and I would see them with my hair like this and see if they'll run. That's a real test. White people, please stop patting my head. I'm not a lamb. I'm not a lamb. Like lambs, you want to pet like that and go like this, right? A woolly lamb. Isn't that what they said Jesus had? The hair of a woolly lamb. He had nappy hair, and they didn't know how to say nappy in Hebrew. You know, it's like Marsha Schleifstein, my friend from Brooklyn. She said, you know, it's so humid in here. The back of my hair has the frizzies. And I said, Schleifstein, you have the nappies. You have nappy hair, too. Jews have nappy hair. So do a lot of Italians. And when they get that Jew fro, I wonder what's happening with your mother's new hairdresser, by the way.
It went so well.
Good. I am so happy. I don't like her hairdresser. I do not like him. He's from Lodi. I know him, not from Jersey. But it's like a Jersey group that would get together at Wolfgang Steakhouse. And we would see, oh, my God, Wolfgang Steakhouse, a real steakhouse with the sizzling platter and everybody from Temple looking at you because the meat's not kosher. But what are they doing there, too? How's that song go? Keeping kosher out, eating lobster at the Palm. Oh, my God, we have to sing that song because we're California Jews. We're unbelievable. Hiring help off the books, and then we fire them. Oy, 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 oy. I will tell you, when I was in Israel, there were more Jews in New York. That's all I want to say. I don't know where these nuns came from, but they'll knock you down to see Jesus' coffin. They will knock you down, like kick you down to see. And Jesus was like, maybe Mark's size now. He wasn't tall. He was not tall. I was in those catacombs. I was scared. I was like, what could happen here, right? Like, nothing could happen to me here except getting lost and using their bathrooms. Ugh. Wait till you go. They tell you, it's not a third world country, just the bathrooms. I would rather use a porta potty. All right, so listen, women out there, it's time for you to get your shows together. We're going to be building back a brand called the Femme Fatales. And this young lady that's coming up first has to go first, because she has somewhere to be. Let's give it up for the one and only hilarity of Jazz Clarity.
Amazing. How y'all doing? Hey, chat. Oh my gosh. You know, we talk about orange makeup. I used to think I was orange colored, just right in the face, you know. Red undertones, but I used to think it was just orange, you know. Right? Just here, though, not everywhere. It's kind of crazy. Oh, man. So since we're changing things up just a smidge, I don't have to be as clean as I want it to be. But these gas prices, man, I never thought that I would have to go to a time where I had to break up the payment, cash here, credit card there, debit card there. Again, because that's a college struggle. That is not a right now struggle, or so I didn't think I would have to do that. And then it makes you go for the men who are like trying to holler at you at the gas station, like, hey, shorty, what you doing? Nothing. You got 20 on this gas tank, though? And I like to flip my hair. Ain't nothing up there, but you just got to flip it and be like, yeah, 20, 40, 60. Can you count? I don't really know. Oh, man. And then a single life. So we got some singles in the audience, right? And this single life has been rough. I went to a show last week or early this week. I don't know what days are anymore. But I went to a show. It's crazy. So I went to a show. And I was like, dang, all these people are booed up. I miss the cuddle times, being cutesy out in the world. Like, oh, my God, you're so cute. Let me kiss you. But then I was sitting behind this guy. And not to be all in his business, but I was all in his business. And he sent this long chapter book worth of text message. I was like, ooh, if this is what relationships are again, I don't want it. Oh, it makes me miss being a BMW. Black Mormon wife, if y'all don't remember, That was a good old, it's not my role. Long text, that's you, baby. That's you. I just show up. When he mad at you, he loving on me outside in public. Hopefully he can get those gas prices together too. Jeez, gas. Touchy. I'm also working on pauses, just sitting in the audience of just like, yeah, received. Well to do. And then I suck. I don't suck. I don't suck. I mean, hey. So I'm having a hard time with realizing when people are flirting with me. Like, it goes right over my head. Like, pew. What? No way. And so this guy was like, oh, my gosh, you have such beautiful skin. Now, what would your response be, right? Like, oh, my God, thank you, or something like that, right? I'm like, oh, thanks, you can't even tell I got eczema, huh? Because I got eczema. He was like, okay. I'm like, oh, baby, no, yeah. He's like, you look like Jill Scott, living your life like it's golden. I was like, oh, my God, that's my song. I actually asked you, bro, golden life. And I'm trying to explain all this extra stuff. And he's still like, why are you missing it? I'm so confused. And as he continues to flirt, I'm still like, what are you talking about? He says, can I buy you a drink? I'll buy you whatever you want. Food, whatever. I'm like, nah, baby, I got allergies. I can't be eating all the stuff in here. I'm starting to show him my allergy list. He's like, do you know that I think you're cute? Me? Oh, no freaking way. Tell me something about my life. You got 20 on this gas tank, though. That's all I be trying to figure out nowadays. That's it. I just need to know what you got on my gas, because it's hard out here for a pimp. So if y'all hiring in the chat, let me know. But I don't really want to go to work. I just want you to pay me. Maybe I need a sugar daddy, right? Somebody I could just sit and talk to. Come here, Mr. Charles. Come sit down. How was your day? And he gets to telling me about his late wife who got a dress that's just my size that I should try on. I'll be like, Charles, that dress does not fit me. And I'm not in the business of putting on old dead ladies' clothes. But I like to thrift, so maybe a little bit. She got some good jewelry in there. Play dress up. Cosplay. Necrophilia. I don't know. I don't know. But it's a good time. And then I found myself last night. Allowing somebody to walk me to my car. Really cute. Really experience. That was great. And I was like, maybe I should stop being so thirsty for the flirt. But then I was like, I don't think it's thirsty. I think I just know that when it's dark outside, I need somebody to walk me to my car. Like, is that too much to ask? I mean, I don't have nobody to do that, so why wouldn't I? Like, but then I was like, maybe I just like flirting. Like, Lord, if you just gonna continue to let me flirt with people and have different dates, I think this polyamory thing could work. Polyorigami, I ain't even gotta lean over too sad, you know? It's the laugh for me. Feeling this awkwardness. Oh my gosh. And then it's just been a whirlwind of different things, you know? Life has been lifing, and psychologically, it's been a time. But it's also been amazing. This comedy journey has been amazing, and I will be putting together my own show soon. Yes, my show will be curated August 16th, Sunday. It'll be going between 1 to 3 in Gardena, California, so look forward to seeing that. I do have a show upcoming July 6th on Monday at the Living Room downtown LA, and at the Mix on July 29th, so you can see me a lot of places. Nice. And it ain't over, you know. You can see me anywhere close to you, on a stage near you, on YouTube, at the LA School of Comedy. But you could also find me on Instagram at JASCLARITY. And I know it's Wig Roulette Wednesday, but it was too damn hot to put on a wig today, let me tell you. And Granny agreed. She said, baby, I'm not going to be able to do all that working out today. I'm going to have to just let that be. Now let that be. But tell them babies, I said, where all them scamming baby daddies at? I'ma need gas in my tank, trying to get to the open mic. Come see me today. All right, that's enough. That's my time, y'all. Coming back to the stage, Sunda Kronquist.
Thank you. You know what we should do? We should do a night of all our bad dates. Yes. I think the worst date that I had was this Cuban guy. He kept telling me he was American. Since I met him, he would say, well, you know, because I'm American. And I never heard white boys say that. So I was dealing with him until I got into a movie theater. Oh, no, that's not what happened. I called his house, and the lady didn't speak English, his mother. So I spoke to her in Spanish, and he tells me it's his cleaning lady. He tells me his name is Roberto White. Robert White, he says his name is. We're in a movie theater. He's acting like black people in a movie theater. Okay? He's like, she's in the closet. She's got a gun. It was horrible. And I went to the bathroom, and I took a taxi back to Paterson, New Jersey. And then I find out his name was really Roberto Blanco. Imagine changing your name to Robert White. Do you believe this happened to me? After a 3-night bender, I finally have to get back to work. I run into him like 4 years later on Wall Street. He was like, Sunda, why did you leave me? I was like, he was talking during the movie theater. But the next person coming to stage can talk your ear off, but I can go for the whole body. Let's give it up for the one and only Samantha Linderman.
Keep it going for Sunda Kronquist and the LA School of Comedy. 3 funny women. I mean, that's a poly I could get behind. That's a relationship I could get behind. How you guys doing? All right. I accidentally got second place in trivia with a group of friends I'm not even that close to. That's pretty crazy, right? It was the game, the World Cup was playing in the background. And this girl was at the bar and she was shushing the trivia. And the host was like, listen, over half the bar is here for the trivia night. And she was being so rude. And I just said, and not super loud, but I was like, you know, I'm so happy to have my last trivia night before my big procedure, you guys. And it kind of worked. It got quieter. It definitely was like a different energy. And then the boys were like, Sam, you have to go say something. And that felt like my superpower. Like, okay, like, you unlocked the beast. Like, oh, are you sure? I didn't really have to say anything. She left. Sunglasses inside is only okay if you just got a nose job or something. Like, there's no need to be wearing sunglasses inside a restaurant at 8 p.m. And you're watching the game? Like, this is crazy. Like, this is a layered situation. The host, I want him to come in here. He's so funny. I'm like, so where do you perform? I get it all from you. I go, where do you go up? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, are you only here on Monday? Like, it was crazy. He's going to come here. He's going to come here. Unfortunately, the guy from the gas station will too. I really thought, like, the thing is, I was telling the story about it. And I was like, yeah, like I go in the gas station. And there was this like very methy couple in front of me. You can know. You know meth white. You know meth white when you smell it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, my God. But like the outfits and whatever. I'm like, dang, get her a pack of cigarettes and let's go. Like, she is itching and twitching. Like, get away from me. That's so mean. I hope she's okay. She has a boyfriend. She's booed up at the Exxon. Wow. But I told the guy, because he was so new that he had, like, the name tag that's written on it. I was like, listen, like, you're very nice. And he's like, you are so beautiful. Where's your husband? Not Nassim, obviously. I never told you this. She'd be so mad at me. Because I was in a good mood. Listen, I'm in a good mood. And I'm like, thank you. That's so sweet. And then I was like, come to LA School of Comedy. And I wrote it down on my receipt. And I gave him my phone number. Because I'm like, I'm not going to have him call her. And he calls me. No, first he comes here. And Jason's like, a man's looking for you. I'm like, Jason, say more. Jason, tell me more. I'm scared. A man is here for you. I know. I'm acting like I was scared. Jason was probably more scared because he was the one who was here. I know. Looking for Sam, his good friend. He keeps calling me his good friend. And I went in the gas station with Jazz, and I was like, this is my good friend. I'm like, this is my great friend. Like, you're my good friend, I guess. But he called me. It was a 213. I'm like, I'm going to answer this. And just from the accent, I'm sorry, I was like, hi, Rahman. Hi, Rahman. And my mom's like, my mom's like, the music stopped. I'm like, Mom, stop being racist. And you know that you are locked in with your mom when in her eyes, I know when she's going to say something that she shouldn't. Where I'm like, save it for home. Right. Save it for home. Save it for Dad. But what's it called? See, he's like, yeah, I'm going to come to the show. I go, amazing. Bring your friends. Amazing. Bring all your friends, friend. And he's like, and then we get dinner. And I just said, no. Just like that, no. That's good, right? Yeah. I know. I shouldn't give him my number. That's the bad part. But we'll see what happens. He did offer me. He's like, here, take anything you want from the gum section. Oh, now you're telling me I need a mint? Get away from me. Get away from me. Take anything you want from here. So I told on him to the manager. Because for years, I've been going there, and one time the credit card payment didn't go through, and I'll never forget it. But he doesn't give away free shit. Yeah. I go, just so you know, he offered me free things. Oh, good. And he goes, he's crazy. I go, he's nuts. He's nuts. So we're locked in at the Exxon. Honestly, shout out. Shout out them. Right. They are armed. They are armed with, like, a plunger that's, like, duct taped a bunch of times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they are, like, Armageddon level ready for war because of, the local unhoused. I was like, I don't know, I was like vigilant. No, what's the word? Vagabonds. That's a word, right? Vagabond? It's not vag. It is a vag night. It is. You know what I was thinking about? The words for female parts are harder on the ears for me to hear. For some reason, the "p" is so hard for me to hear because we're so used to the D word. Right. If we heard "p" our whole life, I'd be like, I've been hearing this forever. And like I was about to say I have kids now. Oh my God. So I don't have kids, but I work with kids, and sometimes I'll be watching like a cartoon, and I'm like, no way they made that joke. Like a cartoon from when I was a kid. And I'm like, that's a phallic innuendo if I've ever seen one. That is freakish. I don't know. It happens a lot. And then I'm like, maybe the cartoons aren't that different now. And then I watch it now. I'm like, it is really different. It's so bad. It's just so loud. It's so loud. And they always have to be stimulated. Today, because it's summer camp, I just put on a Try Not to Laugh challenge YouTube compilation. and we just sat there and we watched. The kids were watching videos of kids getting hurt and laughing. America's Funniest Home Videos, and it was like bonk on the head, and they were laughing, and I would be like, that's so you. They'd be crying. I'm like, there was a video of one of them just bouncing their butt down on what is it, bubble, what am I trying to say? The bubble tape that you wrap things in. But they were bouncing it, and I was like, that's so you. And then they're like, we should do that. I'm like, that's a great activity. Parents need to realize that, like, no, for real, like, give them some bubble wrap, and they could be there for an hour. And then I'm like, so what is a bubble? Where have you seen a bubble? Wicked, Glinda, and now we're talking about Wicked. Now we're talking about Ariana Grande. Now we're talking about she needs some food. What's in your food? This is too skinny. I'm sorry, it's not funny. Everyone's worried about Ariana Grande, as we should be. If you're not locked in, just look at the billboard. She's too skinny. And it's sad. And it's a GLP verse right now. Because it's like everybody's talking about the GLP. I have a fat dad. And let me tell you, it didn't help. It didn't help. He's the person it was made for. And like, it did not help him. It's so, whatever. Anyways, we could talk about that forever. The shot, he tried it. And he's like, it made me more angry.
Yes, it did.
Talk about 12 angry men. Like, he is 12 angry men in one. Mind you, I inherited that. Like, I see a lot of TikToks where it's like, when you look like your dad. I don't know. It was like, I don't know. I would have to have it up here, I guess. Oh, my God, I almost fell. These shoes are really bad for me. They're so high up. I guess I'll wrap with this. I was telling the kids, like, hey, just so you know, like, I tell jokes. Like, when I'm not here, like, I go on stage and tell jokes. And they're like, tell me a joke. And I was like, you can sit out for 5 minutes. Like, I was like, well, and why the F would you say that? And you're going to embarrass me in front of everybody? Wow. Tell me a joke. Spell it. No, I'm just kidding. You know I did a whole bit. And then she said, when's the funny part?
Oh, no.
Then I said, you try. And then she made me She said chicken nugget. I'm like, it's the simple things. And I do want to say, you know, the other night seeing Big Country Larry, the way he talks about Cinder Kronquist just reminded me why I love to do comedy, which sounds crazy. I should be wanting to do this for me, but that's like for me and my therapist. But every once in a while, you just meet somebody, and it's like I want to be around that person. I feel so inspired. And it's just special. I don't know. It's women in comedy. It's women in comedy, but not really. It's like finding your tribe. You know, I wish it was as simple as every female comic. You know, it's really not. They won't do it. And I understand. If there's one spot, you know, all of a sudden it's like Love Island, you know. So we're not here to make friends, but when you do, keep them. And I'm so grateful to be here. And you can find me on Instagram at SamLakeTBH or at the LA School of Comedy. And keep it going for the one and only Cinder
Three crazy, what are we now? Three crazy women, three crazy comics, women. So listen, guys, we had a really good time. And if you guys need headshots or you want to do a podcast, come here. This is the place to be. Jason Ham does that, not me. And Jason Ham, that's 2 M's, not kosher. That's funny. You see what I did there? All right. So follow me on all platforms. It's Sunda Live. You guys have been great. Good night.